अंधेरा। ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
भारत देश की महिमा महान, भारत देश की महिमा महान। इसमें आते शिव भगवान, भारत देश की महिमा महान। इसमें आते शिव भगवान। जग का ये है तीर्थ स्थान, जग का ये है तीर्थ स्थान। परम पिता का जन्म स्थान, भारत देश की महिमा महान। सतयुग में सोने की चिड़िया यही भारत कहलाता था। सर्व गुणों से पूर्ण मनुष्य भी देवी देव कहलाता था। भारत की थी ऊंची शान, भारत की थी ऊंची शान। इसमें आते शिव भगवान, भारत देश की महिमा महान। सुख शांति और पवित्रता का अखुट यहाँ खजाना था। लक्ष्मी नारायण के राज्य में सब कुछ ही मन भाता था। हर चेहरे पर थी मुस्कान, स्वर्ग का ये है तीर्थ स्थान, परम पिता का जन्म स्थान। भारत देश की महिमा महान, भारत देश की महिमा महान।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Good morning. Today's date is 17th July and it's Sakar Baba's Murli. You children make a promise to the Father at this conference stage that you don't perform any sinful action. Once you donate these voices, you wouldn't take back. The moment it is donated and it's taken back, you will be punished. And there is a lot of sin. So Baba just gives this example that is of Harishchandra, and another aspect is which we heard in today's song, that there is a lot of praise of this land because this is the birthplace of the incorporeal God, and Baba comes and teaches us, and he teaches Raj Yoga and gives and makes us worthy of claiming that kingdom, and Baba just serves you children. So Baba says, you children surrender your mind, body, wealth. First of all, you surrender yourselves completely, then Baba will surrender for 21 births. So let's listen to Baba's Murli, and the essence is, sweet children, this land of Bharat is the birthplace of the incorporeal Father. It's here that the Father comes to teach you Raj Yoga. To give you your sovereignty and to serve you. Question: what promise does Shiv Baba have what does he have each one of his children make? What does he make each one of you? So Baba tells children, you have to make this promise that Baba, we will not perform any sinful actions. You children are donating the 5 vices. So you should have that concern inside you that if you take back anything that you have given as a donation, you will accumulate a lot of sin. The punishment for which it is very severe. The story of King Harishchandra is also based on this. Om Shanti. This is the godly student life of you children. Who are we? We are godly students. We study daily. And God Himself, Shiv Baba Himself comes and teaches us. You children know that you have come to Him. He comes and gives you children of Bharat your fortune of the kingdom every cycle. He only comes in Bharat. This is the land of Bharat. One has a lot of love and regard for one's own land because this is the motherland. So we always have that regard and love for the land which has given the birth. So when an important person from abroad dies here, he is taken back home. When an important person from here dies abroad, his body is brought back here. And there is that much regard for one's own land. Bharat is called God's birthplace. You know that you are not sitting in front of the one whom you call God, Allah, and Supreme Soul. There definitely has to be a name. So Baba is always called, people use various names. So everyone remembers, everyone of all religions. So people of all religions remember Baba. There definitely has to be a name. Even though they speak of Allah, they still worship the oval image. Baba says they always believe the incorporeal. Of course, they always believe that incorporeal light. Since they speak of Ishwar or Khuda, they have the signs of him. People everywhere worship an oval image. In the picture of the deities, they put in front of them an image of the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul in the form of an oval image. He is the highest of all. Baba says, who stands the highest? Baba is the highest of all. That's why Baba is also called as Mahadev. That is, he is the highest of all the deities. He doesn't have a body of his own, and that's why he's called incorporeal. He isn't corporeal. You children now know you become present in front of him every cycle in order to receive teachings from him. Since there are the versions of God, he must surely be teaching Raj Yoga. Raj Yoga was taught to the students and then they became kings and queens. There was no question of a war, etc. So Baba says they didn't claim that kingdom by getting into a war, but they studied and then they became the emperor or the king or the queen. So Lakshmi and Narayan didn't attain their kingdom by battling, not at all. People of the world don't know at all that how they claimed the kingdom of the golden age. You children understand that you are now claiming the kingdom from the Father and you are personally sitting in front of him. That one is Baba, not Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna is a young child and he is a creation. Because during the establishment, at the beginning of the establishment of the sacrificial fire, many visions of Sri Krishna were granted. That's why Baba makes it clear that because people considered him as God at that time. So Baba makes it clear that he is the creation and Baba is the creator. He is also truly claiming his status now so that he will be called Sri Krishna in the future. All of this is the matter of studying. You know that Baba is teaching you Raj Yoga as human beings teach other human beings and make them barristers and engineers. They are human beings. There are a number of colleges which teach students and they make them just get specialization in their respective fields. So Baba says, though we have these many types of colleges or universities, Baba says, but the common thing is human beings teach human beings. You understand that you too are human beings, but you are impure. The Father is now making you pure and He is giving you your inheritance. The new world will be a pure world, and there is the kingdom in that new world. You are now sitting personally in front of the Father. Just as a worldly father sits with his children and explains to them with love. It's our supreme fortune that we are listening to his elevated versions directly from God. Just like a worldly father sits with his children and explains to them with love, so here, this is the unique Father from beyond this world to whom you have been singing. Who is Shiv Baba? Baba is the incorporeal, the unique Father who is from beyond this world, because Baba doesn't have a body of his own. And we have been singing, what did we sing? Baba says, you are the mother, you are the father. You know that. So we said that you are the mother, you are the father, you are the friend, and you are the guide, and you are everything. So Baba says, at this time, you know that one whom we remember on the path of devotion is playing his part at this time. So Baba, of course, fulfills those responsibilities of all the relationships. Because we remembered Baba on the path of devotion. And you say that you have come to Shiv Baba. And you even write a letter, Shiv Baba, care of Brahma. If you were to show this post to others, they would be amazed. Because whenever children used to write letters, they used to write this as a part of the address. They wouldn't have heard of such things. Shiv Baba, care of Brahma. Shiv Baba enters Brahma and establishes the land of Vishnu. He is standing in front and Shiv Baba is up above. Shiv Baba had carried out establishment through Brahma and is doing it that once again. This is the family path. When law is being taught as a higher education, both males and females study. Even females become judges, barristers and doctors. This is the family path. There is no difference between a males. They can take up that course, not females. So Baba says anyone can do. Even in the golden age, both males and females study. So the path of sannyasis is that of isolation, and that's a different thing. So here also Baba says male and females both study. Baba has also explained that if it weren't for Shankaracharya, there wouldn't be any trace of purity in Bharat. Bharat would have been completely burnt. Therefore, that's fixed in order to support Bharat. The path of sannyasis, that is the religion of the sannyasis, also played an important role to support Bharat. Bharat was very pure and it became impure. Bharat is now so poverty stricken because that was the souls played their roles right from the golden age. So they were Sato Pradhan, and as they are on the journey, they started becoming Tamo Pradhan. So because of this impurity, Bharat is so poverty stricken. So people say the golden Lanka sank beneath the sea. What and all stories were mentioned in the scriptures. However, there can't be a Lanka of gold. They just wrote stories through which there has been no benefit. You children know that Baba is truly making you very elevated with the power of this completely easy remembrance. The Father promises if you make effort to stay in constant remembrance, your sins will be absolved. He also made effort to stay in remembrance on the path of devotion. Baba daily tells this, children, always let your intellects have that constant remembrance. If you just remember Baba, the sinful actions will be absolved. Even the effort was made on the path of devotion to remember. Of course, we always remembered God. Why do they remember God? So that they can have visions. Baba says, why do they remember God? So that they can be granted visions of God. Some blessings can be received. They don't think that they will receive a kingdom in the land of Krishna by remembering God, or they will become Narayan from an ordinary man. No. Even you didn't have any hope of changing from a human being into a deity. We didn't even think that we would become deities when we came to Baba. It's remembered that it didn't take God long to change humans into deities. You can see that there really will be the golden age after this iron age. There are so many people in this iron age, and there will be one dharma in that golden age. You have now received this knowledge of souls and the Supreme Soul. You find only one language, one religion, then one clan, one dictate. There isn't a single human being in the world who has this knowledge of souls. No one knows how a part of the 84 births is recorded in a soul. Baba says, you would never have heard these words from anyone else. The Father is the ocean of knowledge, purifier, incorporeal one. And you souls know that you are becoming charitable souls now. Though the saints or the great scholars can do all kinds of, they can take sessions, but Baba says no one can give this knowledge. You souls know that you are becoming charitable souls from impure souls. In the golden age, all are charitable souls. Here, all are sinful souls. Do you think they will perform charitable actions in the golden age? Baba said in the golden age, all are charitable souls. The deities, do they do? Yes or no? No. Because all the actions performed there are neutral actions. There is no need even to perform charitable action because no one is unhappy or poor or deceased. Because the souls become charitable souls here by performing a lot of charity. So that's why So it isn't that those who make many donations and perform a lot of charity are charitable souls. So charitable souls. So Baba says you don't have anything, such things to be done in the golden age. You don't find any poor people. Charitable souls only, they are in the golden age. People here think that souls who make many donations are charitable souls, but you don't have to donate anything or perform charity. No one there is poor, and we accumulate a lot at this time by using our resources, that is mind, body, wealth, to the unlimited in Father's task, and that is known as surrendering yourselves. The Father asks, do I surrender first or do you? Who surrenders first? Baba says. Do you think Baba surrenders? Baba gives a different response. Baba says you surrender first, for only then can you receive your return of that for 21 births. Who has to take the one step? You children have to take the one step. You have to give a handful of rice or some grains. So Baba gives multifold return. So first of all we have to surrender. So you children understand these things very clearly because you hear them directly. When you are living at home, you receive the Murlis there. So you can hear them from a distance. They don't, of course, we don't listen directly from the Father. Whereas you are personally sitting in front of the Father. The Father says, children, I am your Father. And there is nothing of the blind faith here. Baba is the Father and also the teacher. When you belong to the Father, he gives you teachings. So Baba is practically playing the role of the Father. There is no matter, or there is no question even of blind faith. So Baba says, now you children have all the knowledge. The cycle of 84 births has been explained to you. Those who aren't to take 84 births will not understand this. You understand that you truly have been around the cycle of 84 births and you are not. Because the souls who are on the journey of 84 births, they get the faith in that moment and they will not have any doubts. So you understand that you have been around the cycle of 84 births and it's the time to return home. The Father says, you souls came bodiless and you have to return home bodiless. So you become pure souls and then you go back. You are making effort to become pure. Baba says, an impure. Baba just transforms these impure souls into pure souls so that the souls can go back home. So you are making effort to become pure. You will become pure with the power of yoga, that is with the power of remembrance. The word yoga is from scriptures. The right word is remembrance. So Baba says the term yoga, it is in the scriptures and the right word is remembrance. Baba says, just remember me alone and break your intellects away from everyone else and connect it to me, your Father. Just remember me. The more you remember me, the more your sins will be absolved. Truly, Bharat receives the inheritance every cycle. The birthday of Shiva is very well known. Just as there are birthdays of Christ, Buddha, etc., similarly there is the birthday of incorporeal Shiva. He is therefore the highest of all. The birthday of Krishna is well known and no one knows what does he do when he comes here. So Baba stands highest um, Sri Krishna was a prince of the golden age. Someone must definitely have taught him to perform such actions that he became a prince of the golden age. So Baba says, of course, he would have performed such actions. A small child is pure, anyways. There is no question of any vices there. And children are pure, anyways. And God is only one incorporeal one. God is one, all the rest is creation. A creation can't perceive we always hear that we find many deities, the founders of the religions, many great souls. Of course, there is only one supreme soul. God is one. So all the rest is creation. A creation can't receive the inheritance from a creation, because all of us are brothers. Just like the elder brother can't give anything to the younger one. So that's why Baba says the inheritance is only received from the father. Because a brother usually shares his share of the property. Who is the bestower? The father. A brother can't receive inheritance from a brother. All of you are brothers. They speak of brotherhood. There is only one father, and the inheritance is received from him. The bestower of salvation for all brothers is the one Father. All souls are to receive the inheritance from the Father. The Father says, I come and teach you souls and grant salvation to souls. The Father sits here and teaches you Raj Yoga. And you will not receive a status here from those study. Baba says, from this study even. The study is meant for future. So those people become barristers in this birth. Then in the next birth they will study again. Whereas you attain a reward for 21 births through this study. So we study in this birth, and there is no need to study for 21 births. The reward based on the present time is experienced for another 20 births. There are no doctors etc. in the golden age. There is no illness there. There you stay in the palace of a womb. Here you stay in the jail of a womb. That's why a lot of punishment is experienced. Baba says, first of all, the need itself doesn't arise there. This is why souls call out, let me be out of this jail. So I will not make any mistakes again. People promise this to Dharmaraj. Here, you have to promise Shiv Baba. Baba, I will never indulge in vice again. I am giving you the 5 vices. The Father knows the vices can't be renounced instantly just like that. There has to be the concern inside you that if you take back the vices you have donated, a lot of sin will then be accumulated. That's why Baba gives us time. That is the confluence age. That is the duration of 100 years. Baba also knows that it can't be. We can't get rid from these vices immediately. So Baba says there must be that concern that if we take back those vices after donating, there will be a lot of punishment. And there is the example of King Harishchandra. What and all things he had to go. He had to visit the graveyard and do the job. The father knows the five vices will not be renounced just like that. No, it takes time. The war will begin when you reach your karmatit stage. These five vices are your great enemies. In those two, the first one is the body consciousness. What's the most, what's the root cause? Baba says the main one is the body consciousness. It's so difficult to donate that. So Father repeatedly tells you, consider yourselves to be souls and remember me, your Father. However, this doesn't happen. Baba daily reminds us to be in the soul conscious stage and daily we forget. So that's why Baba says the worst thing is the body consciousness. So when you become body conscious, you are struck by the vice of lust. Because we get attracted by the bodies when we are body conscious. The body consciousness is the strongest of all. And effort is required to become soul conscious. The sin has increased because of the souls becoming body conscious. Because the body consciousness is the root of the vices, root cause of these vices. So 5 vices have to be donated, and it takes time. The brides can't go back without the bridegroom. And first the bridegroom has to go and the brides will follow. The bridegroom has to come and take all the souls back home, because Baba just comes and opens the gate to the land of peace. First Shiv Baba goes, then rest followed by his children who go along with Baba. Some go with Baba, some become the part of the procession. So the bridegroom has to come and take all the souls back home, and effort has to be made until you reach your karmatit stage. Mistakes are made when you become body conscious. Some say, Baba, I became body conscious and fell into this vice. Many storms will come. There may be the thoughts of vice. You mustn't commit any sin with your physical organs. So much effort has to be made to conquer Maya. The Father says there has to be that constant attention. If any kind of trace emerges, so the Father says, if you are already married, then demonstrate how you remain pure, so that even the sannyasis will see that it's possible to remain pure. Now, if you have visited the program of the saints, all the yugals who had stayed pure, there was the honoring ceremony of those pairs. And that was the example for even sannyasis or the saints, that how they remained at home and they still remain pure. So if you demonstrate, look how great income you receive here. If you demonstrate that you remain pure, you will attain a very high status. They will all surrender themselves to you. Even Baba praises you. Perhaps you do remain pure, but yoga is also required. It's just becoming pure is not a great thing. Baba says along with that, Baba's remembrance is also required. It's in yoga that there are constantly obstacles. There is body consciousness. It's good that you remain pure. Only with purity will you claim an inheritance in that pure world. However, Maya will show her force. Maya attacks you a great deal. The Father says all of that will happen. You show that courage, but along with that there has to be the constant remembrance, for only then will your sins be absolved. Baba says, what's the slogan? Be yogi, be holy. Both are the fundamental things. So Baba says, so Maya very much harasses those who become very powerful. Some are hardly able to stay in remembrance. You should ask who are able to stay in remembrance, their experiences. What do you think? How will you be able to do this? So Baba says, by staying in remembrance, your sins will be absolved. This is something very new and unique. And while sitting here, you become intoxicated. You also understand that God, not Sri Krishna, is the only incorporeal one. They have written stories about Sri Krishna in those scriptures, about how he was tied to a pole and what did he do. In fact, none of those things are true. Baba says all those tall stories are, of course, false. They just defame and insult him. So it's said that Sri Krishna just steals butter or something else. So Baba says Sri Krishna didn't have a trace of any defects. To be mischievous in that way is also a defect. So such acts weren't performed by Sri Krishna. He was the highest being who completely followed the highest code of conduct. Because the title, that is, the one who follows the highest code of conduct, that title is given to Sri Ram. But Baba says even the Sri Krishna was much higher than Sri Ram. So he was full of all the virtues. They sing Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, but you must tell them that you don't have a guru. We don't believe this one to be our guru or our God. Brahma Baba can't be considered. Only the one incorporeal one is the purifier. No, who is the Satguru? It is Shiv Baba. No corporeal guru can be the purifier. You now have to come to know the whole life story of the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. You have now come to know from the Father what part Shiv Baba plays in 5,000 years. We know when Shiv Baba comes. When does he come? When does he give the inheritance? When does he purify us? When does he make us deities? And that's why we know the entire life story of Shiv Baba. The Father is knowledgeful. So Baba just resides in the Supreme Abode for 2 ages. Then he comes and plays his role of just supporting the devotees from the copper age. Then he comes at the confluence age and he carries out his task. So the Father is knowledgeful. He is the ocean of peace, happiness and bliss. And that's his praise. The Father has treasures, therefore he definitely gives them to the children too. Acha. To you, sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, Father and Bap Dada. The spiritual Father says Namaste to the spiritual children. And so we spiritual children also offer love, remembrance and say good morning, Namaste to the Mother, Father and Bap Dada. The essence for Dharna, the first point. So in order to attain the Karmatit stage, don't make any mistakes with your physical organs, as well as becoming pure. Remaining pure, become strong in remembrance. Second, in order to be a constantly charitable soul, surrender your mind, body, wealth to the Father. By surrendering yourself to the Father once, you become a charitable soul for 21 births. Today's blessing. May you be perfect in every subject and make your yoga natural and your nature. May you be perfect in every subject and make your yoga natural and your nature. Just as there is no percentage in you being the Father's children, in the same way, let there not be percentage of yoga in your stage of a constant and easy yogi. Let it be very natural and your nature. Some people have a particular nature. Just Baba, we have to have the constant remembrance. We must have that nature which is natural. Some people have a particular nature and they continue to just move along according to that nature, even against their constant wish. In the same way, let this be your nature. Finish all of the things that what can I do, how can I have yoga, then you will become perfect in every subject. Perfect means to be free from any effect or defect. Slogan. If you wish to tolerate something, tolerate it happily, not out of compulsion. Sometimes we tolerate out of compulsion. That's why Baba says, children, in case you want to tolerate, you tolerate it happily. Today's object signal. Stay in the volcanic stage and experience powerful remembrance. Powerful yoga, that's the fire of love. The remembrance that is like a fire which will destroy the fire of corruption and the violence. And give cooperation to all souls. It's through this, what and all things, the world of corruption or the violence, Baba says that will be finished when the remembrance takes the volcanic form. It's through this that your attitude of unlimited disinterest will be ignited. On one hand, the fire of remembrance will destroy that fire. On the other hand, it will give souls God's message and cool them down. Through this, the souls will be liberated from the fire of their sins. Baba says it carries two tasks simultaneously. There is this humble request from Somshekar brother, all the Shantivan sisters and brothers who would like to drop their guest to the railway station. You are requested to park your vehicles in the BK parking. You are not supposed to park your vehicles in the main parking slot. You can just drop them there and immediately travel. If you park your vehicles in the main parking area, you will have to pay the penalty in order to take that from the police or the parking staff. Tomorrow's Murli class. From tomorrow, Murli class will be in conference hall, and the evening meditation is also in the conference hall from 6 to 8. Tomorrow's Amrit Vela is also in the conference hall. One brother has lost the gold ring. If someone has got, please deposit it at the Lost and Found department. Now we will just Om Shanti. Mm. We have Karuna brother and Kunj brother. It's a book, The Echoes of the Soul, the topic, Reflections for a Conscious Life. Rupa Publications has published, and Devendra Singh, who is the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. I think his things are also included. So we are launching this. Nalini Didi, who was the Ghat Copper in charge, and he was in association with the Didi, and based on the inspiration from her life and Karuna brothers' life, he has written more than 9,500 contents which were published in different magazines. Of course, this is that he has gathered and he has just assembled everything in the form of a book. Om Shanti. Kunj brother is the national coordinator of the media wing. He has published, or he has published contents in 4 languages, and he is his I think he's number 1 based on whatever was published by him. We have some publications who just collect money to get the content published in their newspapers or in their magazines. We have to pay for that to be published. The Rupa Enterprises. They have published the content free of cost. We can just give if we wish to give. More than this, what I saw was, and it's also available online on Amazon, Flipkart. Because the content is spiritual. Even the cost is quite reasonable. It's $3.95 and on online price is $2.99. First time I'm seeing. Their selling price is also very affordable. So here the Chief Minister of Maharashtra and the judge also have expressed their opinions or views. So we thought when he has contributed this much, if it doesn't get launched from this place, that is from Diamond Hall, where it can be done. So we thought, let that be launched or released from this place. And this also reaches across the globe. So I thank you all. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Our very friendly and beloved brother, that is Kunj brother, where he has just collected and so his contents are published even in foreign magazines maybe. So we are just launching this book, and this is the one book, and maybe I see that many books will be published which will make Baba's message reach every member or every person. So I congratulate, I have good wishes for this soul. Om Shanti. In the history of this organization, he has created one more history, because people just don't understand anything about when they hear the soul conscious or God conscious terms. So in order to bring awareness among the public, he has written, or he has got so much. So media is a powerful medium to reach the message to the public, and he has taken that effort. Because he's a very good contributor, because I just recall respected brother Jagdish, who was very well known in Baba's literature field. So this brother also has been making that effort to write and to contribute. So many big publishers have just published his content, and it's a matter of great news that so we have just come to congratulate him. It's not a matter of administration of one person, but many. So this brother who has been working so much, so let's give good wishes and bless that soul on behalf of this family. And so let's congratulate and have good wishes for his effort or So today, along with Bab Dada, we just remember respected Dadi Prakash Mani ji and Didi Nalini ji, because their thoughts and they had the wish that, because these brothers' thoughts were just amazing, that's why they always had the wish that they must be published in order to make it much more effective. So they thought that that would act as a means of inspiration to the public, because everyone in the world just wishes to have a peaceful mind. And today we have more than 10,000 articles which are getting released or published in different languages. So I, on behalf of the Ghat Koper Zone, on behalf of all the elders and the seniors who have been on the stage and they have congratulated him. So I just thank everyone, those who have taken out the time and are sitting here. Now we will honor this brother, Mrityunjay brother, and Karuna brother is just giving him the tilak, and Mrityunjay brother is offering him the shawl and is welcoming him. Let Baba bestow that powers for him to move forward or have that steady progress in his career. So all your blessings, good wishes will help him a lot. So Om Shanti. Atam Prakash brother, who is the chairperson of the media wing, is also been requested to come onto the stage. Om Shanti. I'm thankful to respected Dadi Prakash Mani ji and Nalini Didi and one more brother for their good wishes. The first release has happened here. Yesterday it was launched in Panda Bhavan, today at Shantivan. Thank you. Let's listen to the teachings of respected Dadi Vratan Mohini ji. While on the go, whoever sees feels what happiness they have. A smile on the face gets changed. The spiritual intoxication changes. Each one will also remember themselves through the spiritual intoxication. Which one? Who am I? Baba says, practice the soul consciousness every now and then. Have you kept the attention? Do you think about the routine? What do you do? Ask yourself. Routine is not asked of you every day. They give us work, we have to do it. If you want our progress, then we have to. Om Shanti.